Listen to Neanderthal.
Three, two, one. What's up, Brittany?
What's up?
My name's Ryan. It is good to meet you. Thank you for being on my podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I want to just introduce everybody to you. You brought me to tears without knowing it.
That was one of the most amazing calls that I got from Katrinka after she had you open the box. It was just such an amazing feeling. She was like, I'm not going to explain everything to you, but, you know, just wait for it. You brought him to tears. It was amazing. I was like, I can't wait. So I was like waiting all day anxiously, like tapping my fingers like, oh my gosh, I need to see this. So it was pretty cool. It was really awesome seeing you open that.
It was really cool to get. Man, I'm not an emotional guy either, like at all. And yeah, it was just I don't know. I'm in a weird place in my life right now. Mm-hmm. But that hit me and it touched me, and I just really want to thank you. Oh, and I sat on there. I was like, I gotta give this chick a hug,
infamous Brittany,
a hug or a fist bump, and then you direct messaged me and said fist bump. So let's pound it out, huh?
Pound it.
Thank
I
you.
feel like we need like a secret handshake or something.
We can come up with one.
It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Incorporate some Fortnite dance in there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of the box is what I want to know.
The coffee mug.
The coffee mug. That's what I thought. You were saying that you really wanted one of the coffee mugs, and
I'm a big coffee drinker, and
I made it work.
Yeah, and that was the first thing that I saw, and I was like, I just had to shut it down. Yeah, it was. So she is the owner of Custom Creations, and she made me, for those of you that didn't see or hear last episode, I think it was on my last episode. Yeah. She gave me this dope ass gift box that just had stickers of my logo of different sizes. It had a whiskey flask with my, like, everything had the logo on it. A coffee mug, which I'm a huge coffee fan, and I've been wanting one of those mugs, and it's like the magnets. I love those magnets.
I love the saying. See, I'm a stalker. I kind of stalked a bunch of your podcasts, and you're like about me and stuff. So I was like, when I saw the little line, I was like, I'm using that.
I need to stop 1 second and look at something technical. I'm freaking out that we might be in a stereo mode. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
No, we can keep it going. I just have to check something on here. I don't know if I have this set up correct. Stereo mix. Okay, we're good. Yeah. We're good. I think we're good. Stereo. What do you want? Multi-track. Okay, yeah, we're good. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, you guys. That was a complete derailment. I do. So the equipment that I use to record the podcast, it's a little bit tricky, and it's sounding a little bit funny in my. I wonder if my gain is too hard. So, this is all like technical stuff that nobody's caring about. But you turn my gain down. Let me mess with it.
Was it my fault because I only had one pod in?
Testing. No. Go up to about 4. 1, 2. I'm just hearing like a weird echo. A little up, higher.
Echo.
Higher. Like go to 4, like around 4. Sorry, everybody. This is like.
I feel like we need to make a custom creations. Custom creations.
I want mine on 4. I think. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go down to a little bit lower. You're rated about 4. Oh yeah. I meant the number 4. Turn the dial to 4.
You went to like Ryan Seacrest there for a second.
Lower. That's high. Yeah. Go lower. Go lower. Here. Sorry. This way. See, there's like this arrow. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I guess that's good. Okay. Holy cow. That was really bad on my part.
You're fine.
Sorry, everybody, for that. It was just technical stuff. I was freaking out thinking we weren't getting this recorded in the correct manner.
In the correct manner.
But I think we are now.
Are we correct now?
Let's bring it back. All right, so
bring it back.
The magnets were one of my favorite things, too. Uh-huh. Because I had a slogan on there.
Uh-huh.
You know, my slogan. And, yeah, everything was amazing. It just brought, even that box. Where'd you get that box? That balsa wood or pine? I don't know what it is, but
At Joanna Fabric.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I love
The whole
it.
box. I just thank you so much. Like,
Absolutely. I love doing that stuff. When anybody throws any kind of custom thing at me, I always exceed expectations. That's like my goal in life. So you
is to
throw
exceed expectations.
to try to exceed at least.
Right.
You give me something this small, and I'm planning to make it,
Right.
as big as possible. So, that's what custom creations is all about. I love creating things. So anytime anyone throws anything at me, it's a learning experience for me, and it also helps me grow as an entrepreneur and as a creator. So that's what custom creations is really all about, is creation.
Yeah.
When we were first coming up with the name has derived from my husband's dad's lake company.
Okay.
He passed away in 2006, and he worked for a company called Custom Castles. So we wanted to...
Oh, I've heard. I think I may have. This sounds familiar. Keep going.
They actually framed houses together, so that's kind of where the woodwork and all that came from. And I was always asking him, hey, can you build me this? Can you build me that?
Yeah.
And then people just started telling me, you need to turn this into a company. And with my parents owning their own company, my life, I knew I needed to create a company of my own.
At how young of an age? Like, when did that kind of hit you? Like, when you first started thinking about it?
I was very young.
Yeah.
So back when I did pageants, this is something that's kind of embarrassing to me, but I did pageants since I was about 8 years old.
Oh, like those Honey Boo Boo type pageants? Like, is that
like Miss California or Miss USA, like World
age?
Peace type thing? I started at around 8 years old.
8 years old.
From 8 till about...
What's that
19.
life like? What's the pageantry life like for an 8-year-old and above? Like, what's that like? Did you want to get into it, or was it your mom that said, hey, let's do this?
It was me.
Really?
Yeah. It was my sister's best friend. She started doing pageants, and then I just aspired to be like her. I love seeing her with the crown on and all that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to wear a dress and a crown. Any
it makes
8-year-old.
sense. It makes sense for a girl to want a crown and feel like a princess and be.
But I was the biggest tomboy. It was the weirdest thing, because I thought I was Tony Hawk Pro Skater. That was actually the first time that I broke my wrist, which was a whole nother story. But it was weird. It was like, outside of pageants, I was like a complete tomboy. And then in pageants, it was like tiara and dresses and crowns. So it was weird. But yeah, so when I first started pageants, I was like, I hate having to drive to all these different places to get my dress, to get my nails done, to get my hair done. When
That's
I'm
crazy.
older, I'm going to create my own company where you can get all this done in one place. One. And my mom's like,
Okay.
my mom's just shaking her head at me like, Brittany. I'm like, Mom, I'm going to make it happen. So rather than, pageants, I guess this is kind of your one-stop shop for, home decor,
Yeah.
business stuff.
Okay. That's making sense. I see where your brain is going.
You see what it is?
I know. I totally get where, like, obviously your store now isn't a pageant store for pageants, but you recognized a problem at a very young age. If we can condense a bunch of things into one spot, and so that's what your business is, yeah?
Exactly.
Just anybody, businesses, regular people. Like, if Christmas is coming up, I say, hey,
Exactly.
I want you to check out some of your cool stuff. You got some really cool things here.
I want to be your one-stop shop. I don't want you to go elsewhere. I want to be able to do as much as I can for you, as local companies, as just your personal life stuff.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do it for you. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to go back to the pageantry thing. That thing's just, it's interesting to me, that lifestyle. Because all I've seen is that movie, Little Miss Sunshine. Great. Have you seen that movie?
I haven't.
Come on. If you're in that, you've got to see it. You got to see. I think I have it before you leave here. I'll just give it to you on DVD. It's wonderful. Okay.
I should have brought my pageant videos. Those would have been fun.
Yeah, I'm just sorry. It's just an interesting life to me, growing up being like, I don't know, kind of being judged at a young age. Does that mess with some people's self-esteem? Obviously not yours.
Honestly, I felt like it helped me grow as a person.
You just know that there's a lot of negative things surrounding that, and I don't think there's negative. I don't think it's negative. It's just it's something I've never been involved or known anything about, and so I'm just getting the opportunity to kind of learn about it because it is weird to me. And so I'm just kind of curious about what that lifestyle is like. I don't know. Did you see the weird moms out there where they're making their kids do this and
Absolutely.
and like, you better look pretty, and if you don't look pretty, I bet you there's just that must. Sorry, I'm just.
My mom's the complete opposite of that. The only time she ever kind of got like that is she saw, as I got a little bit older, I started to stray away from pageants and kind of get away from the stigma being like, the pageant queen and being such a good girl to, getting into my teenage years and wanting to kind of rebel.
Right.
So she got a little bit upset in that fact where she was like, no, get back into pageants and be the Brittany you were then. And,
yeah,
it's all about
age.
Yeah. But it really taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about posture, number one.
Oh, man, as I sit here and slouch.
I mean, I'm slouching right now, but for the longest time, I'd always be like straight up. I'd stand in some weird little T pageant thing that we have to do. We have to like stand with our feet like that.
But like your heels together?
Yeah, it was really weird.
Like a pigeon almost?
And then the other thing is I'm not very coordinated, so may have tripped on stage a few times.
Oh, because you got to wear heels?
Yeah, I don't wear heels. I'm like a Converse kind of girl, so it was challenging for me.
I imagine those things are challenging for everybody. There's no way. I see those women in general wear like, I guess they're stilettos. Like you're cramming your toes in there, like just smushing them in there, being super uncomfortable and trying to balance on that.
I just thought of really nasty toes crammed in shoes. I don't like feet.
It's amazing the some things that women will do.
Yeah.
Why do they do it? To feel sexy, to show off? I mean, it shoves that ass out there and it tricks us guys into making you think your ass is even better than it is. It's like, it's not fair, but we like it. But it's, they're messing with our brain with those things, and they know it.
I wish I could. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate women's asses, and I appreciate the women that can wear heels like that because me, I'll fall. No,
right?
I can't do it. Especially in the snow.
Well, I don't think they're wearing them in the snow, are they?
I've seen it happen.
Okay.
And I'm like, you're talented. I just want to walk up to her and be like, you go, girl. Like,
yeah.
I aspire to be you because you can walk in that snow in those heels, let alone those heels alone without the snow.
That girl, I don't care what that girl is. She's out of my league. Whatever girl can wear stilettos is out of my league. I'm not saying my league. I have a particularly high league that I'm in, but that girl is out of my league. I can tell you that right now, and I've never even seen her. Does that make sense?
I think so. Yeah? Absolutely.
You're supposed to say no. You're a handsome fella, and nobody's out of your league. That was a trick question. How dare you?
You're a handsome fella and not out of your league at all. How's that work?
That's right. You're out of my league in a different way.
I had to get into like the Marilyn Monroe voice.
Let's want to take a shot? You brought some American honey here. I assuming we were going to take a shot together.
I failed at life and took it without you.
You took it without me?
I know. I failed at life. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll do this shot of American honey that she brought me. You brought me a beautiful gift last time without even showing up here. Then you brought me some American honey.
Absolutely. I'm like Santa Claus.
Super nice. I'm not gonna get drunk, but I'm gonna get a super buzz.
Super
I'm gonna
buzzed.
go get tacos later on here. Here we go.
Oh, it's Tuesday. Yeah, cheers.
Oh. Boom schlock boom.
Boom schlock boom.
So smooth. This is Wild Turkey American honey.
One of my favorites. That with ginger ale. amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I got ginger ale downstairs.
You missed out.
I didn't miss out. That was fantastic. And that stuff, I don't need to chase that. I'm a man. I'm wearing flannel.
Hey, I am too, and I'm not a man. Mine's just kind of like around my waist.
Outdoorsy.
Yeah, it's like my inner Missouri because I'm not from here.
You're not from Missouri.
I'm not.
Where are you from?
Corona, California.
Corona, California.
Do you
Where's? Nope, no. Where is it?
Southern California. Have you ever heard of the Inland Empire?
The what?
Inland Empire?
No, should I?
No.
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
I'm a pretty ignorant fella, hence the name Neanderthal. I'm just a Neanderthal, just trying to just struggle through this life, just club my way through
San
this
Diego?
thing. I know, yeah, sure. I'm not that dumb. yeah, San Diego, sure.
So Corona is about an hour to hour and a half north of San Diego.
Okay.
That's where I was born and raised.
Like, how close is that to the water, to the ocean? Like, are you more east or west?
That's a good question.
Central.
I'm not like just Katrinka. I do not know directions. I definitely navigation to you here.
Nice.
Because I'm still trying to figure out Missouri. I moved here in 2014.
Oh, you've only been here for a handful of years, so I'm going on 5 years. Okay, so from Corona, you were born and raised in Corona or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And that's where all the pageants are.
They
love them some pageants in Corona.
And I was Miss Corona at one point.
You were?
I was.
How old?
I was 18. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Miss Corona.
Oh, almost 10 years ago.
Really? Where did you... So what? Okay. After that, did you aspire to be Miss California? Or
I was.
You were Miss California?
No
way. Get out of here.
I mean, they have different varieties of Miss California, but yeah, absolutely, I was Miss California. I even have a photo that I can prove it.
No, I'm not calling you a liar. We're on the internet. People will find out.
Yeah, come find me.
Don't. No. Do not tell the internet to come find you.
Come find me.
No. Take it back. I take it back.
I take it back.
Brendan, warn her.
They got to deal with Mitchell either way.
Yeah.
Mitchell's scary, man.
Okay.
When you upset Mitchell, he's kind of scary.
He's a little scary.
The internet doesn't care.
But I'm scarier.
The internet doesn't care about Mitchell. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm small but mighty.
Get ready for the dick pics to be just flooding your way.
If you send me a dick pic, I will come find you and punch you in said dick pic.
I don't think she knows how the internet works. No, that's not what they want. Ignore it. Delete everything. Delete.
I'll accept boob pics.
Oh, who won't? Who won't?
Right?
Everyone loves a good boob pic. We've been over this before.
Yeah.
But I will say, you know why everybody wants a boob pic?
Because they're rare.
Exactly. Guys are throwing their dicks out there left and right. Just like oh, no one's ever seen this. I'm original. Watch this. Boom. But no, they're just throwing it out there. They're all over the place. It's a flooded market. It's like pennies. Dicks are like pennies. When you get a penny for change from somewhere, if you pay for cash, what do you do with it? You probably throw it out. You don't give a shit about a penny. Nobody does. Nobody. Dicks are like pennies. Boobs are like $1 bill. $5 bill that you just find floating around, or you find in your jeans. Like every now and then,
$quarter. Those are more rare.
Yeah, but that's not going to excite you. But you find a $5 bill like just floating. You're going for a walk. You're walking your dog, and he's taking a pee. You look down, and there's a $5 bill just laying there. Score! That is awesome. Yeah. That's what boobs are. Yeah,
absolutely.
They're the $5 bill to the $1, or they're the 1 penny. Dick pic. Oh.
I was going for rarity. So even like a $2 bill, that would be even more rare.
Yeah. I'll take that. Yeah.
I'd be like, look at that $2 bill.
And you keep that. A $5 bill you're going to spend, a $2 bill you're going to keep. You don't spend a $2 bill.
No. You're going to frame it.
Even better.
You're gonna put it up on your wall.
Boobs are even better than a $5 bill or a $2 bill.
$2 bill.
So you were Miss California. How old?
Right around 18.
Of course.
It was shortly after I was Miss Corona.
Wow. Okay. And then did you aspire to keep going? A Miss America? Don't tell me you were Miss America. There's no way I'm talking to Miss America right now.
No.
Okay.
No. After that, I had a life-changing moment where things went from very, what's the word for it? Not prestigious, but I just wanted something more out of life, and that's when I turned to medical field. Believe it or not. I went to CNA school, so I was a certified nursing assistant where I got to wipe some old people's asses for a living for a while.
You did that. You're one of those that could do that.
It didn't last very long. That was more for my clinicals.
Right. But to actually be able to do that, like, there's just certain people that's what's so awesome about people is how much we differ. Like, I couldn't do that at all. Like, my brain just says there's no way I'm wiping strange old people's asses. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know. It's not something I would ever seek out. And I don't know what that says about me, but I know it says about people that can is they're just better people than I am. Better people than average, right?
I wouldn't say better, no.
I would.
It's just when I was actually in pageants, I did some charity work that was part of the pageant system. They had you go visit the elderly homes, and I just saw so much neglect and so many elderly people that just had no family, and it touched my heart so much where I wanted to be a part of it more than just visiting. So that's what kind of transpired my medical field career that, I went from being a CNA to an MA. I became a phlebotomist for a while. So
A what?
Phlebotomist, drawing of blood.
Oh.
I don't want to like tapping my vein over here, but.
No, I know exactly. I'm so bad. I'm getting better at that. But I'm not. I don't love giving blood. It's not that blood scares me. Blood doesn't bother me. It's just I've never. Not that anybody likes it, but it's just never been my favorite. And it changed for me after my. I have 2 kids, and I have a little 2-year-old. And when she was right around turn 2, she had to have her blood drawn.
Oh.
And I had to take her in. And I sit her down, and I'm just getting ready. I'm freaking out. Because I don't like getting my blood drawn. Yeah. I am just freaking out so bad. Like, I'm going to have to hold her tight while they can hold her arm. And just like, I'm just getting ready to hold her.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, Nora, you ready? Yep. And then they do it. She doesn't flinch. She doesn't move. She just stares at it like a gangster. They pull it out, and she goes, owie. So then I had my blood drawn.
She's like, man card.
Yeah, exactly. So I had my blood drawn very recently. And I was like, oh, man, I do not want to do this. I was like, wait a minute. My 2-year-old girl took this like a man. I'm like, all right, go ahead, do it. Let's do this.
See,
and I got myself through it. I was like, all right, I can do this now. Like, it's no big deal.
The whole take it like a man thing, I actually found that men were worse at taking or getting their blood taken than women. I had 6'4", just ripped. He had like a Marine hat on. He passed out. Like, I had to catch him. I am 5'2", 110 pounds, catching this giant man as he passes out while I'm trying to take his blood, which that's not easy. Blood's about to spew everywhere. Like, if just the needle slightly moves, I'm like, it was definitely not a good time in my life.
How many people are freaking right now at just the thought of that? Blood freaks a lot of people out.
My own
It's
blood
weird.
freaks me out.
It does?
Uh-huh.
How are you with getting your blood drawn?
Well, I donate blood frequently.
Yeah? I've never done that. I probably should.
I puked and pass out pretty much every time I donate blood.
Really?
But I still do it.
Yeah.
I like to torture myself.
Yeah. I know that feeling. Trust me. Yeah. That's masochist, right?
Yeah. I think so. I just like to torture myself.
I do too. It's weird. It's weird. Like, do you feel like this need to like just kind I'm not saying like in a dark, like I'm going to knife, like cut or anything like that. But like, yeah, I found that out about myself. a long time ago. Is this getting too personal with people? You think?
Too personal. Brennan says yes.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Anyways, I'm gonna go there anyways.
There might be some editing. I don't know.
No.
Or we can keep it just full flow.
Oh, I don't edit anything.
Nice.
No, it's just this all just straight up. No, I realized that kind of about myself, like when I used to play poker.
I love poker.
I love poker. Of course you do. You're a masochist. We just discussed this. Poker's a masochist's game. That's exactly what it is. Because like you play a lot and then you get hurt so bad when you have like these awful like bad beats where you get all in with all your money and you got like pocket aces and some jackass calls you with like king queen and hits like 2 pair or something. You're like, you just have these huge, and it can happen a lot if you're playing a lot. You just have those downs, those ups and downs, and I was just like, I think I'm a masochist. I think I like poker because I'm a masochist. I know that was my.
Or you have a gambling problem.
No.
No.
I've always been able to catch my problems before they become a real hardcore problem.
Touche.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Back to masochism. Blood drawing.
Blood. I like where you're going. We just took a turn for the worst here. Let's go.
That was me taking a turn. No.
Speaking of that, are you okay? I saw that video of you falling out of a tree.
I fall a lot, so it's just kind
Do
of
you?
like a, when
on Instagram. I'm talking about this Instagram video. Brittany _ what is your
It's Brittany _ moments for Instagram.
For Instagram, I saw this video of you climbing a tree like American Ninja style, like.
And then I got stuck.
And then you got stuck, and then it didn't look like it. To me, it didn't look like you got stuck. It looked like you just fell.
Well, that was
kind of far. Are you all right?
I cut that part out just because I thought it was funny. I climbed the tree and I was like thinking I was gonna get all these really pretty, cool pictures. Didn't happen. It was more of I got up there and then I was like, oh crap, how am I gonna get down? I'm wearing high heel boots.
High heel. You got that?
This was stupid.
You got pretty high up there for high heel boots. That's impressive.
It used to be a hobby of mine. I used to climb trees when I was younger. Just, we would my best friend and I would be like, hey, look at that tree. Let's go climb it.
Because you were a tomboy.
We were a little weird.
You're a little different. You are a little
California things. We like adventure.
Yeah. How California are you? It's like, would you say like you're super liberal, vegan, kind of like...
Actually, you want to know something that's going to shock you more than anything?
I hear something vibrating. Is that your phone? You want to answer it?
I hope so. I'm just kidding.
You want to answer it? Put them on speaker.
No.
No?
They got the FU button.
Ooh, the FU button.
The FU button.
Oh, yeah, we're going deep again.
Going deep.
How California are you or not are you? What's going to surprise me?
I'm actually a Republican.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, I don't...
I mean...
There's Republicans in California.
That's true.
Especially north. The more north you get. Central to north, I mean, it gets pretty Republican up there till you get to San Francisco. But like all that...
I feel like more Southern California has a lot more like Republican, conservative people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm like super Republican or super conservative, but I have views on both sides.
As any smart person should.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. I don't think anybody should have one specific view. I think, which is why parties kind of confuse me sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it's like you have to be one way or the other. When in reality, you can kind of believe things on both sides and kind of just meet it in the middle.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand. I mean, I understand it. Humans are really tribal. Mm-hmm. We've always been, it's just in our DNA. Mm-hmm. Like we started out in these small tribes and we've always needed an alpha.
Yeah.
We had to have someone to look for. It's just, evolutionary.
Yeah.
And our tribes have gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And now we're just at this point where we don't need these tribes. We don't need this alpha. We don't need a Donald Trump. We don't need one guy ruling 330 million people or whatever it is. But we've just so come accustomed to that. And I just find that that's what politics has become. And then it becomes this, well, this is my tribe. I'm only Republican. Well, this is my tribe. I'm only Democrat. It's like, screw those tribes. We're 300 million people. Let's come together and like, I'll take some from your tribe. You take some from mine. And let's just screw this. I don't know, man. It's just, politics just drives me nuts. Like, I don't understand how some people get so sucked in to just one side. So angry.
But it's kind of funny to me because, like, sometimes when I'm having a bad day and I know, like, politics are coming up, I'll just sit there and read, just like everyone's comments, just bickering back and forth. And I'm like, what is this solving?
Oh. Are you talking Facebook?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm going to go get some popcorn really quick and I'll be right back. Continue this. This is entertaining. You guys are both ignorant. You sound stupid. But continue. It's fun.
This world that we have just this society that we've created now, formed around Facebook specifically, is just so strange and weird. And humans should not be interacting like this. It's not natural. It's not. It's too fast for our brains to catch up. It wasn't that long ago where we were in those tribes. But now we're in this huge. I mean, your Facebook tribe is gigantic in a lot of. I mean, it's open to the entire world.
Absolutely.
And it's just, it is weird to see those people on there. I took off Facebook off my phone because I found myself getting into these debates. These like, you try to reason, I guess would probably be the best word, with both sides.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to reason. They don't even want to listen to you. They just want to do their point. And it's my side is this, that. It's just, it becomes just futile. Like, you're not going to change anybody's mind. And it just, I'm done with politics. It's a game. It's like, my favorite team is the Kansas City Chiefs. Yours is the San Diego Chargers. And we're never going to get along. That's baseball, right?
No, I actually don't. I never watched football when I.
Oh, I'm just saying it becomes this team thing. Like, it's my team against your team, no matter what we think or believe, and it's just like.
I started to throw angels out
there. Yeah. I mean, it's a sport.
Woo.
It is a sport.
I know my husband said that I have to be a Chiefs fan, so Chiefs all the way. Whoop whoop.
Okay.
I think Mahomes is a thing.
That is a thing. Patrick Mahomes.
Hashtag.
Okay. I love football, but I'm a fantasy football player. I play fantasy football.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, it's a gambling game because, as we discussed earlier, I'm a masochistic gambler.
That is the proper term. There you go.
Yes, that is what I am. Yes, I should be laying down on a couch right now and giving you like $100 an hour. This is very therapeutic.
Yeah. Where's your couch? Let's go.
Yeah, I actually don't have a couch. I have a love seat, but I do not have a couch.
That might make it awkward.
Yeah. So anyways, fantasy football is it's a gambling type sport, but it's where you have favorite players. I have players all over the NFL and not a team. So I don't have a favorite NFL team, but I have favorite players, and it rotates every different year depending on who my players are. That's the way to watch the NFL. Screw having one team. Why have an alliance with just the Chiefs? Because you were born and raised here, so I have to like the Chiefs. First of all, you can pick whoever you want. Again, with the tribalism, like, we're all Americans. We're all Americans, but then we sector it down into, all right, well, my state happens to be in Missouri. My football team happens to be Kansas City. So therefore, I have to root for Kansas City. But if Kansas City sucks, which they usually do, they don't this year, but they usually suck for the most part. Why not, if you were born and raised in Kansas City, be like, I'm a Patriots fan. The Patriots almost always win. I want to watch a winning team.
Touche.
Yeah? New York.
Buffalo.
New York what?
New York Giants.
Well, there's the Jets. I didn't know. You got to be more specific.
No, everybody's like, you like the Giants? Why? Wait, bro.
The Giants were the shit for a while because you're a younger guy, and when you were younger, the Giants were ripping off Super Bowls and hitting playoffs. Back when Eli Manning was good. Now he sucks. He's old. He's trash. He's done. Go retire. Go do Papa John's commercials with your brother.
Allstate. Go do your fucking
Allstate.
shit.
Manning brothers are retired.
I wish I knew what you guys were talking about. I know nothing about football.
All you have to know is what I just said was really funny.
I laughed at it, and I didn't even know. There
Brendan,
you go.
will you go get me another beer? Yeah. You said you couldn't. You said you were gonna drink it, and you didn't. It's too strong for you.
Sorry, it is.
Fibber.
So everybody, Czar. I want to call you Brendan, but I got to call you Czar. I'm gonna get used to it. Czar wanted beer. He likes to drink beer, and I was like, well, all I got is IPAs. I got a double IPA, which is a very strong beer. It's high in alcohol. It's very bitter. If you don't like that stuff, you're not gonna like it. And I said, that's all I got. And he's like, all right, I don't turn beer down. He took a couple sips and just gave this whole thing to me. How old are you? 22?
21. I'll be 22 this summer.
All right, he's 21. That makes sense.
Makes me feel old.
That makes sense. But
I was born in 97. I'm not that old. I'm not that
Jesus.
Still a
97.
90s baby. Bro.
Jeez.
I mean, I'm a 90s baby too, but.
You
Yo,
guys.
what's up? What's up?
Fuck both of you. Fuck both of you.
But in reality.
Czar was born in 97.
Yeah.
I graduated high school in 98.
Damn. So
I was getting my dick sucked when you were born, son.
I graduated in 09.
09?
09?
When were you born?
91.
91. I was not getting my dick sucked in 91, but damned if I didn't want to.
I mean, I'm sure kids that age now are doing that kind of.
Yeah, because of the internet.
Bad.
We
Kids
got to
are
get rid of
bad.
the internet.
Yes.
Gots to.
Gotta-
Internet is evil.
Gotta
but
cut
it's
that
so good.
line.
But you know what? I take that back. And you know why I take that back?
Why?
We couldn't have a podcast if it wasn't for the internet. And you couldn't sell your stuff on the internet.
Touche, but my child is a asshole now because of
The internet?
YouTube.
Okay. How old is your child?
She's 3.
Well,
She has
why
a
is
whole-
why is she an asshole because of YouTube?
The thing she gets off there.
Like what?
She watches these kids that talk back to their parents.
Why are you letting her watch that?
Bad parenting? No.
I'm not going to judge and say that. I'm just curious if you don't like that.
No, it's just, I mean, I've had to block certain things. But
I only mentioned I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old,
Uh-huh.
so I'm in the same wheelhouse.
see, I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Same exact. You'll be in the same exact spot in 2 years.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're in the same area. You got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Yeah, we're perfect. Yeah, I know what you're going through.
Teenagerness is
You
not
can't.
something.
Okay, YouTube. I don't let them do YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix. Do you got Netflix?
I do.
There's plenty of good shit on there. Put a parental control in there where there has to be a code. And there's some. How is your 3-year-old a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Okay, there's some good stuff on. Okay, my 2-year-old loves Spirit of the Wild. It's called Spirit, or it's a horse
About a
show.
horse?
Yeah, it's about a horse.
Dude, my little sisters used to watch that shit.
It's good. I enjoy it. I actually, it's like there's some. It's not. I'm not gonna watch it when they're not here, when I don't have them. But when they're here and it's on, I'm like, this is it. It's well done.
You know
I like
you've got
it.
yourself watching it. Like if they fell asleep, you're still like.
No, absolutely not.
That happens to me all the time. I'm like, why am I still watching Trolls for the 50 millionth time? They're
Yeah.
sleeping.
So give Netflix a try. If you don't want to see the asshole mentality of the YouTube kids yelling back, you know what I mean?
It's more of she likes watching these kids play with toys, and
Okay.
it's like
Unboxing.
no, it's something called Anna and Elsia, and it's like these 2 little girls playing with Barbies, and then like grown adults making like stuff out of Play-Doh, and I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you
Kids
watching
are
this?
so
This is so
dumb.
weird.
Kids are dumb. You can't let them make their own decisions. Get them off that shit. Put them on Spirit.
Well, not only that, but she has my sarcasm, and then my husband's quick wit,
Nice.
which just in turns, and she does me better than me.
Really?
So she turns my sarcasm around on me.
That's great. She must be really smart. Really smart.
Let's just say like her teenage years are not going to be fun.
Yeah,
And then my husband's a physical therapist and teaches her all like the doctor names of bones and stuff. So she's going to end up arguing with her teacher when the teacher's like, yep, this is your elbow. She's going to be like, no, this is your ulna, this is your radius, and blah, blah, blah. And then they're going to get into arguments. And then...
I bet you that's not an argument. The teacher will be like, you know what? You're really smart, and that is what that is. But for the rest of these idiots, I have to say elbow.
Touche.
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
Yeah. You got a smart kid. You ain't got to worry about it.
She's too smart.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
And then we have a little Cora running around behind her, just, following in her footsteps. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm in trouble.
You got 2 girls?
I have 2 girls, just like me.
Oh, you're married.
Yes.
Your poor husband.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be so scary. I've got 1 girl, and I'm afraid when she gets that older age, I can't imagine 2.
I got 7 kids.
No, you don't.
Yeah, dude. I got 7.
You don't have 7 kids.
Are you old enough to have 7 kids?
No, not really.
No. I mean, yeah. Sure.
I don't know when men can... Oh, never mind.
Let's not go down the scientific road, but we all know when a man can produce a child.
I was thinking it took 9 months in between kids, but not for a
No,
man.
it could be 7 in one night. Especially when you're... When a man becomes a man and starts producing those kinds of things, let's just say it's 16. Let's just say 16-year-olds are producing baby-making materials, and he has seven chicks in one night. Boom! In 9 months, he's got 7 kids. The math works out for a guy.
This is why men need birth control.
Oh, how do you think this podcast is going so far? Am I a little too off the wall for you?
A little everywhere, but
I mean...
Am I everywhere?
yeah,
I think it's fun.
it is. It's really entertaining.
It's all this is. I just want to have fun. I know you want to come on here and pimp your shit, but I just want to have fun and talk to you.
I like having conversations because most of my conversations are with a 1 and a 3-year-old. So, having some
So my
adult
competition is
conversation-
nothing.
I don't have to argue with you about, not licking the cat. So, or biting the dog's tail.
I mean, the obvious joke is, yeah, I always lick the cat. That's the obvious joke. I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
This is what I was talking about earlier. It's like I'm end up saying something that's gonna have an innuendo in it, and I did it. There we go. Yep. Here we go.
Yeah. Here we go.
But yeah, that's kind of how things are in our household. There's a lot of "that's what she said" jokes. It's really bad, especially at the dinner table and my mom's, because my mom lives with us. So like my mom will be.
Your mom lives with you?
She does.
How come? How old is she?
She is 62, I believe.
Good for your husband.
But
to live
she would like me
with his mother-in-law.
Yeah.
That's a man right there. That's a man right there that can do that.
That's my man.
And that's love.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to you. What's his name? Mitchell?
Mitchell.
Shout out to you, Mitchell.
Dr. Mitchell Ludwig.
Shout out Dr. Mitchell. Holla at your boy. Dang. Good for him.
Yeah, so my mom lives with us, and she helps out with the girls a lot, so that's amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So she's actually who's allowed me to, not only her, but Mitchell has allowed me to, keep this business going. I actually got fired from my job back in March from stupid reasons, mainly because I was pregnant and had to miss a lot of work the prior year.
What was your job?
Am I allowed to say specifics, or
You say whatever you want. This is
can I get sued?
no.
Children's Mercy.
Okay.
I worked for Children's Mercy for 3.5 years as a float.
I love Children's Mercy.
I do too, and I love them, but the department I worked in, not so much.
Okay.
Very petty and very childish.
Okay. So you got fired from there.
Uh-huh.
And then is that how Custom Creations got started? Like, was it after that? When did you start your, let's go back. Let's go ahead. You guys right. I have been all over the place because I'm having fun.
Yeah.
But I want to bring it back
Uh-huh.
with your company, Custom Creations. The chick that gave me the badass gift. I should give you the floor. Custom with a K. I've got, for all of you guys, so this podcast is on the audio version via iTunes, your Google, your Stitcher, whatever. That's how you can listen to it. But it's also on YouTube, and people can view it on YouTube. And if you look, Zara, throw her camera up real quick for me. No, her camera.
That one?
Yes. I have got your Instagram name up on there. Custom_creations 5. The number 5. And that's how we can find your stuff just in there. And what would your website be?
Customcreations5.com.
Customcreations5.com. And so is that when it started? Was that when you started? Is that after you got fired? Or did you start it before that?
So I didn't actually have a business then, but I had a bunch of like honey-do lists. I'd be like, Mitchell, make me this, make me this. But our first project together was actually for our first child, Olivia.
Okay.
He was still in school. I just started at Children's Mercy. I didn't have a whole lot of money, so we bought a crib off Craigslist for $50.
Nice.
And then a little armoire and a dresser with a changing table. That was all. I think we spent maybe $150 on it all.
You gotta love Craigslist.
Right?
I got this table off Craigslist.
That's awesome.
Sort
Did
of.
you refurbish it?
I did a lot of work with it. Go on.
Yeah. That's actually what we did. That was our first, That was our first project together. So
nice.
That's kind of where it all began.
Awesome.
So our daughter Olivia kind of sparked it. And then just me throwing different projects at him. And then
So he was the artist, or like, how did you come up with like your different, like, so he did like, I don't know, like the woodwork, he did that, and you told him what to do, like you came with the ideas and told him what to do, or like
he just builds he'll put the wood together for me. So
he's a woodworker guy.
So he actually framed houses with his dad with custom castles, kind of where the name came from.
Okay. Oh yeah.
He framed houses with his dad, so I knew he was really good with woodworking. Right. And I was like, hey, build me this.
Okay, there we go. Okay, it's coming together.
I'm a Pinterest addict. Hi, my name is Brittany. I think I said that backwards, but.
Hi, Brittany. I've never gone on Pinterest, but I'm aware of what it is.
I love it.
Women love it.
I love it. And that's like my main thing that I tell people. If you see something on Pinterest, Etsy, whatever, but you see it, but you would change this, and this about it, that's what custom creation is all about. We want to make it how you envisioned. We don't want to make it, just one custom or one, cookie cutter way. We want to make it customized to you.
Yeah.
So I ask a lot of questions to our customers, and I like to apologize ahead of time. I will ask you a lot of questions, but
because you want to get it right.
Exactly.
You want to excel, like you said earlier. You like excelling at everything.
Exactly. And then in turn, a lot of the times, it teaches me a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, for example, I had a custom order of the state of Kansas and Missouri connected together. They wanted the actual states cut out.
Yeah.
A heart cut out of the middle.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Right, where Kansas City would be.
Exactly. And then they wanted hearts burnt into the different locations that they lived in Kansas.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Missouri.
What a cool idea.
So I learned pyrography.
What's pyrography?
The burning of wood.
Okay. Cool.
So I learned how to do that. Still learning. It's really hard, but.
So you do with a lot of wood? Is that kind of your main?
For the most part, yeah. It's kind of been my specialty. I really enjoy staining wood. Yeah. Staining is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Just playing around with. I actually learned how to create my own stain.
I'm looking at. Let's. Can we show some? You brought a bunch of really cool things here. Czar's got the camera. Oh shoot, no we don't.
I mean, I could hook it up.
Yeah, we're gonna here on YouTube. The version can. We're gonna. You got to follow the cord. It's probably down by the floor.
Is there a way we can take a?
You need to go to the bathroom?
Yes.
I knew it. I read it. Yes. Have you listened to any? It doesn't matter. Go to the bathroom.
Okay, sorry.
No, please don't be sorry. I'll be going here. If you knew anything about my podcast, it's all about bathroom breaks.
Bathroom break.
Yes, take your time. So we got Czar up here on the camera for the YouTube people. He's showing some of the woodwork that she has done.
Welcome back to Czar's ASMR.
Is that no? We're not doing that. Look. I listened to that part you did last time. No more of that shit.
Today, Ryan.
No ASMR. Hey, you want to take the camera and show some of the products that she has here? Because she's got some really cool stuff. And she all custom did it with wood. I love these bottle openers. I love the saying on this. So she's got a bottle opener hooked on some wood, and it says "No tops beyond this point." Heck yeah! All made. You just that's her business card. So yeah, for a guy like me who only drinks beer that you have to pop the top off, that would be perfect. And then you got a couple. There's a what's on here? These are.
I think that's
Are these coasters?
Yeah, I think it's Kansas City. You light it up.
Oh, dope. I don't know. These are giant coasters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Show that on camera. That's sick. That is sick. Okay, so there's 4 coasters here, and each one has a segment of the Kansas City skyline. And when you put them all together, it creates one big skyline, and it is gorgeous. It's on some stained wood, and the skyline is in all white. It's absolutely this. She's back. This are these coasters?
They're not.
Oh, have a seat. Go have a seat, and then.
I can make them into coasters though.
Okay, I thought they were coasters for a second.
So those are actually.
Yeah, have a seat. Put your headphones back on. We'll get back into this.
Yeah. So these are actually our.
Replug. No, plug the other camera in, or yeah, whatever.
I really like the antlers on the casing.
Here we go. Okay. So these aren't coasters, but that will be a cool coaster idea. So what are you want to have? Yeah, have a seat. Get up on the mic. Get yourself comfortable again. Welcome back.
I'm back.
She's back. Don't call it a comeback. She's been here for years.
That's all I want to do the entire time.
Okay.
What scary movie is that from?
I'm back.
Yeah.
No, it's We're Back. We're back. What is that from? Gosh darn it.
It's going to bug me
The
now.
internet is screaming at us right now. It's this movie, you idiot.
I really just want to Google it, but I'm not going to.
You know what? That's the wonderful thing about Czar and this show. We have a wizard right here that's going to pull that up.
Wizard!
Yeah, put it up on the camera too, so that the people at home, we're back. We're back. Movie. Yeah.
Movie?
Whatever came up. We're back. I said no. It wasn't the dinosaurs ones. Go to images maybe.
Isn't it a scary movie?
Yeah, it is a scary movie. Maybe.
I think it's Halloween. It has something to do with Freddy.
No, it's.
No.
We're back. They're back. Poltergeist. They're back. That's what it is. I wanted to say that. Ooh, he's. No, this is an ad.
Fuck you, ad.
Yeah, screw you, ad. We don't cuss on this show, Czar. How dare you? How dare you cuss on this store?
I want to see this because
You have to say F word.
Steve Carell is the shit, and he's in a lot of movies right now.
Whoa, look at that quality, man.
Where's the volume?
I have no idea.
I wasn't even born yet.
It says it's on mute. Son of a gun. Oh, wait. The audio audience right now is just absolutely loving this. I don't know why it's not on. I gotta mess with this. You need to, Czar, I've got a project for you.
What's up?
Google and learn up on OBS, Open Broadcast Software,
Yeah.
and like how to get the noise, just like how to run it well, like with this setup.
Right now?
No. Just whenever. If you're chilling at home on the shitter and wanting something to look up on the internet,
Got you.
let's get this running even better.
I got you. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Don't what? You're sorry?
My bad.
You ain't got to say, no. Do not apologize to me. Do not apologize to me, man. I was at, if you want to. I'm not, yeah. Don't ever, you being here is just amazing to me. Like, I can't, every single time you're here, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you wanting to be here on the show and helping out. Like, yeah, I better shut up or I'll get in tears.
You're appreciated.
I am. I'm starting to become an emotional little bitch, and I don't like it. I think
It's the old age. You said it yourself. No, I'm just kidding. You're only as old as you act. That's the way I look at things.
His face.
How fucking dare you? How dare you? I'm only 39 and I just turned 39. God, I am old. This guy, Czar graduated or was born in 97. I graduated in 98. When did you were born in 91?
Uh-huh.
Unbelievable. I have a sister that was born.
My mom's 39.
Well, how old are you?
27.
Oh, okay. I have a sister that's 21.
How old to be
27.
21 again?
My
20.
mom's like 41.
Wow. Jesus.
But in reality, I'm
All
like,
right. I'm old.
I'm like,
Hey,
I'm
what it
like-
is, what it is. But I can hang.
I mean, I'm sure you act younger than me because I go to bed at like 8:30 every night.
Yeah, I
and,
go to bed slightly later than that. I can hang with a young guy,
I go to
Czar.
bed at like 1 or 2.
I can do that all day and wake up at 5 and go to work.
Yeah, and then I get up at like 6.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just woke up by my 1-year-old smacking me in the face every morning.
Your 1-year-old doesn't still sleep in a crib?
Neither of our kids.
I still have my 2-year-old in a crib.
Really?
Yep. As soon as she wakes up, she's like, "Hey, let's go. I'm up." And then I come up and get her. But yeah, I think I don't know. I do need to get her probably a toddler bed.
What?
Do you want to show that off?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let's. While you were away, we were showing off some of your art and some of your your woodwork and
Did
stuff.
you do the magic trick on that though?
A magic trick on what?
The bottle opener.
Oh shoot! This is dope.
So,
I looked at the other one, no tops beyond this point, which I really like, and I like that catcher.
and this says, "Go ahead and take your top."
Go ahead and take your top off is what this one said, and it's a bottle opener that's like, so you would hang that piece of wood on your wall.
So we have these in 2 different versions. You can either hang it on the wall with the bracket, but there's extremely strong magnets. Do I show it in that camera? Mm-hmm. Okay. That will actually catch your caps as you open them.
That's awesome.
And
So if you put your bottle underneath it and pop it, the cap falls down and catches to the board, and you can't see the magnet. It's underneath the wood.
yep. So we
That's awesome.
We drilled a hole, put the magnet in, sealed it up with the wood putty, and stained over it.
How'd you come up with that idea?
Actually a custom order, believe it or not. And
That's
then
awesome.
we actually have ones that will stick on your refrigerator, and they won't budge at all. So they'll still
Really?
they stick to your refrigerator.
The piece of the whole wood and everything, and wow, that's dope.
I tried to get a video, and it was like the one time it didn't stick, it was like the bottle cap fell to the
Well, that's
floor,
when you
and I
make
was
another video until it does catch.
failure.
That's the beauty of the TV of video. You just keep going until you get it right,
Right.
and nobody's none the wiser.
Yeah, I don't like it to be a fibber though. So
You're not fibbing if you do it again and it does catch. You just didn't show the one time it didn't catch.
touche.
Yeah, it's not fibbing.
But yeah, so those ones also catch below. They won't budge, so you can put it on your fridge and it doesn't budge whatsoever. I didn't think that was possible to have that strong of a magnet where you could actually open a bottle without it moving. But
Yeah, me neither. That's awesome.
I was proved wrong. That was really cool. But we have various different things everywhere from. So these were actually supposed to be Scrabble tiles.
Scrabble tiles.
So people like to make like wall art where you can put like family love and make it look like a Scrabble board,
Okay.
and then put a bunch of pictures around it.
Okay.
And the Kansas City skyline is
Pull that mic a little bit closer to you.
is somewhat of a big deal to the company and to my husband and I. On our first date, he took me up to the World War I museum and had me.
I've never been up there. Kansas City guy, as long as I've been in Kansas City, I've still never been up there.
Yeah, he took me there our first date, had me cover my eyes as I'm walking across like this huge long landing, and I'm like, is this where you like walk me off a cliff and kill me?
Yeah.
And
It's an interesting first date.
I actually said that to him, and he was like, no. But as we got to the ledge, he had me like uncover my eyes, and it was just all of downtown Kansas City.
Skyline.
Exactly.
Right.
So
We got a great skyline.
it's beautiful.
It's cool. It's a nice skyline.
It's very beautiful. And
Yeah.
I like this one right here. I don't know if anyone can see that.
Probably not. They can kind of see it on the YouTube version.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, you can go to your webpage and check it out.
Absolutely.
Custom Creations 5.
Custom Creations 5.
Yep.
The 5 does have a meaning.
What's the meaning? I assumed it was someone else had Custom Creations and you had to just pick something.
So the number 5 has been kind of a thing with Mitchell and I. Our first anniversary date was September 5th of 2014. That was like our dating anniversary. And every significant thing that's happened always has had a 5 in it. So it just kind of been our number. And it was also his baseball number growing up.
Okay. It's funny. A lot of times couples do have like a number.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It was really weird.
Yeah. Okay. So Custom Creations 5.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this stuff. I like so you got all kinds of Kansas City background stuff.
Yes. And then I like to bring, did you guys get pictures of that already?
Not the back part, the wooden parts. Pour some sugar on me.
Coffee.
And the Kansas City skyline.
And then this one says, I am feeling a little dirty. Will you do me? Love.
Laundry.
Laundry.
That's funny.
We also have one that says the dishes.
I like that one. That's fun. And the dishes too. That's funny. That's hilarious.
Those are some of my favorites. Anything with the skyline or funny little innuendos, they're my favorite.
That's fun stuff. And you come up with all the stuff yourself or what?
Most of it, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of it, I will actually find inspiration just from other pieces that I've seen on Etsy or on Pinterest.
Okay.
And kind of make it my own.
Have you just always been this artistic kind of thinker?
I would say yes, actually. Yeah. As a kid, I would make my mom take me to...
And entrepreneurial.
Yes.
It's funny that those two go together, with you.
I mean, my parents owned a pool company, so I kind of had to be.
Yeah.
My mom and my dad owned a pool company, actually.
Pool company. Okay.
Southern California. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
And they had rock pools. So
What's a rock pool?
Oh man, it's hard to explain. So basically,
a rock pool.
Have you ever seen like Hugh Hefner's pool with like the caves and like the rocks?
The grotto.
Yeah. That's what my pool like growing up.
Yeah. Wow.
That's what my dad and
Everybody
mom did.
must have loved coming to your house going into high school. Were you super popular in high school?
I was actually homeschooled, but yes,
So you were the most popular kid.
And the least
what
popular.
Was prom like? Hey, Dad, let's go to homeschool prom.
No.
Really? Why were you homeschooled?
Because I wasn't acting for a little bit.
You were in acting? All these things you keep dropping on me. Were you in anything people would have seen? A commercial or something or what?
I was on the Disney Channel.
No.
I got to kiss a 17-year-old little boy on Disney XD called a show called I'm in the Band.
I'm in the Band.
Mm-hmm.
What was that show? You were just on it, like it kind of an extra, but got the kiss, or were you like an actual?
So I was supposed to be an extra and got upgraded to an actual part.
Oh wow!
I was his date to the party. Was my official title
for like one episode.
Yes.
How cool was that?
It was really awkward kissing a 17-year-old when I was like 20. I was like,
oh, you were 20.
I was like, is this legal?
Is it?
I don't, it was just the cheek, but I don't know.
Oh, well, sure, that's legal.
I mean, it was Disney too.
You were 20 and he was 17.
Uh-huh.
And you looked like you were how old were you playing? 17-year-old?
Yeah. I mean,
okay. That's not far-fetched.
Yeah. If I don't have makeup on, I look roughly like 12, so.
How did you get into so the pageantry led into act you just right? That's like a natural progression.
I was on many shows. I was actually Lucy Hale's body double on Pretty Little Liars.
I've heard of that show.
So anytime you'd see like her thumbs texting or
wait.
yes, that's the thing. So they would rather pay people like me than
Hold the fuck on. Why are they paying somebody to text on video with your thumbs instead of hers? Like, we're acting here. Oh, hey, come here in front of the camera. Why would they do that? Makes no sense to me at all.
It's cheaper to pay me than her because it's different camera angles. It was. I got to run away in the forest and fall a few times, and it was really fun.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
I had my own trailer at one point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I felt really cool.
Okay, so what were the other shows? I've heard of that one. What else would I have heard?
NCSLA.
NCIS? Oh, with LL Cool J.
Yes.
And Robin.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was in just one episode, the club scene. We actually had to wear earplugs because there was a gunshot going off inside the club due to a hostage situation. Obviously acting, but it was still really cool. I was front and center in front of the camera, and I had to like react to like the fake gun scene, and so that was really cool.
Wow.
I was on 90210.
90210. Way back in the day? Like in the wait.
I wasn't born yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like the new version.
No, wait, you were born because 90210, you were born in 91. That was in the later 90s, like 95, 6. There was around then. Yeah. But yeah, what 90210? I didn't know there was another 90210.
They made another one back in like the early 2000s.
Huh?
Wait.
Oh, I gotcha. So it was one of the 2000s, and you were on that. What would another?
That was extra. I did a lot of extra work, and then I did many of my main scenes were on Disney XD. So there was another one called Zeke and Luther, where I was
I wish I knew all these.
their car wash cutie, they called it.
Dude, I watched that.
Yeah.
I was young enough to watch that.
Oh, really?
Lying. You were there. You were her.
I was
The car wash.
the car wash girl.
Zar, you know the car wash lady?
I gotta go.
He has to go. He knows the car.
Go to the bathroom, bro.
You had a crush on her, didn't you? He did. He just said shut up and walked out of the room. He had a crush on the car wash lady, which is you. Ah.
This is amazing. Hi, that was me.
Wow. That's hilarious.
I was like 10.
That's okay. 10-year-olds have crushes on people on
That's
TV.
just crazy. That's funny.
That was me.
That's funny. That was just one episode.
Yeah.
And you remember a girl from one episode, so you had a little crush on her. Nice. How old were you then? 20?
Like, they would play the same episode over and over.
Oh, right.
Like they'd make a new episode, and that episode would be on.
I gotcha. Right.
So
Syndication type shit.
Day.
Yeah.
Man, how old was I?
That's funny.
I was probably 19 or 20 at that point, and I remember I had to go down to Redondo Beach, which was about an hour and a half from my house, and it was cold. It was so cold outside, and I had to wear a tankini, which is pretty much a one piece, but split at the bottoms and the top, and I didn't have one of those, so I had to go find, because Disney Channel, you can't wear like an actual like
two-piece.
Yeah.
Okay, they're super conservative. Yeah. When it comes to that stuff, okay.
They were like rubbing my makeup off that I put on, putting different makeup on me, and I was like, okay, well, whatever.
Wow. I am talking to a professional actress here.
I wouldn't call her professional.
Did you make money?
I did.
Oh, that's a professional.
And I was SAG and AFTRA, so I got paid even more. It's a union.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you meet anybody of significance, like people would know? Like, did you meet? How about here's a throwback. This might catch you off guard. Have you ever met Zach and Cody?
I have. I was on their show. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Their I think it was called Shipwrecked, their episode.
Yeah.
We could all pull this up on YouTube after this if you'd like. I'll show you guys.
Pull it up, Zara. While we're talking, try to look for that. Look for her shit up there on that. Well, how would they find it? Shipwrecked.
If
Car Wash Lady. Check out Car Wash Lady on whatever the show that was.
The easiest one
While
to look up.
we'll continue to talk. He's gonna look that up, and if he can find it, he'll pull it up.
So look up. I'm in the band Burning Down the House.
Burning down the house. Watch out.
During that party episode is the easiest one to see me in.
That's so funny. Wow. You know, I would have killed when I was younger growing up. Disney would have been dope, but I really would have liked to have been on Nickelodeon.
Oh, like that one slime show.
You can't do that on television.
What?
That was the slime show. You can't do that on television. Or are you talking about the game show? Dare. Double Dare?
Double Dare 2000.
Double Dare.
Oh.
Double Dare 2000.
Double Dare.
You remember, you guys, we just discussed how old I am. There's a Double Dare from way back in like the 80s. No, we don't. It's out there now. It's out there. The secret's out. Guys, I'm not a young pup anymore. I pretend to be. Yeah.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Oh, I'm sure it'll take them a minute to find it.
Oh, it's coming up right after.
Yeah, Nickelodeon would have. That was my big thing growing up. There was some good stuff. There was a show called Hey Dude.
Hey, dude.
Do you know that
sounds
show?
familiar.
Ben Stiller's wife, or maybe it's ex-wife now. That hot blonde chick. She was in it. Let's see, what else was on Nickelodeon? Maya the Bee, Eureka's Castle, yeah, all kinds of stuff.
I'm trying to remember.
So, okay,
I
so
wasn't.
yeah, so I was saying, so you met Zach and Cody.
Oh,
I was just
oh.
kidding about that. Is this you up here?
Right here. I'm the one holding the guitar.
That's you right there?
That's me.
All right, everybody on YouTube, check it out. Wow. Do you know how to play the guitar? Are you faking that you don't know how, or did you really know? Oh, there's the kiss, and you're 20 there? And he's
Roughly.
17? That doesn't... Let me look at you. Huh. Yeah, I guess that's you. I mean, no, I believe you. It's just, wow. That's
I
crazy.
guess that's you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, there it is again. Keep replaying it. Can we put this on a loop?
Oh gosh, no. That was like the worst acting of my life. I'm like, you guys had to take the worst take of that. We had to do that 10 times.
Of course you did.
And that was like my last one. I'm like, can we stop?
Oh.
This is awkward.
I got to ask. I hate asking this. I really do. Did he get a boner?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I honestly don't know.
You know, 17. Anything. Okay. So you're attractive, obviously. You're well, I'm not. California told you that. I'm just repeating what California said. You were Miss California, obviously attractive. And he's 17. 17, your hormones are going left, right, up, down, backwards, forwards. I mean, a simple breeze in the wind, and you're getting a hard on. And I can't believe a hot 20-year-old, and I get to kiss her at 17. I'm just surprised. He must have had that thing tucked in his jeans up there. Look at that.
I was so nervous because I came there just to be a party goer, and they chose me out of the crowd. So my heart was like, and
really? Was that your first on camera thing?
That was my first thing where the cameras were fully centered on just me and him.
Wow.
So everybody else was still sitting in the stands. There was nobody else around us but just him and I. And then having to repeat that like 10 times.
Yeah. Yeah, what were you saying? Can you do it for us right now? Exactly what you said? Do you remember?
I didn't have to say anything. He was just talking to me. So I just had to like kind of react to him.
Oh, you didn't have any lines? You weren't like, okay.
No, not on this one. I just had to like, kind of react to what he was saying to me. He was like,
was he a good actor?
He was. He was really professional, but again, it was really weird. I was like, so am I supposed to actually like really kiss you on the cheek?
Is he gay?
I didn't ask.
Did you think he was? Did you get that vibe?
I don't think so, because I mean, the way he has armor on me was pretty. He was kind of like
trying to cop a feel.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he sported. I bet he got a little bit of wood.
But yeah, he was just like, you got to put your hands right here, and your lips right here. I remember those were the lines.
He said that to you?
Those were the lines.
Those were the lines. But he said that to you?
Yeah. And then I had to kind of react to it. And
what a baller.
Right? I was like, dang, Disney.
Dang. So did he try, did he talk to you after, like, did you guys interact after, like, between scenes?
A little bit. Also, did
he flirt with you?
I can't remember. I have a bad memory. But I think so.
Yeah. I mean, he was like, hey, you want to rehearse? Should we go rehearse in my trailer?
You want to go kiss some more back there? Maybe not on the cheek?
Yeah.
No,
well.
I'm just kidding. No.
Hey, what kind of play do you think that kid got? You're in deep right? You're inside. You think that, what kind of play was that kid getting? 17-year-old. What kind of pussy was thrown his way?
Oh, man. I mean, he was on the Disney Channel. They
Right? But did you see it? Were there like groupies out waiting to get,
No, because it's on I was actually on the, it's like a huge lot set. So
Okay.
you can't even get in there.
But I mean, it was like, I don't know. Did he call people in like, hey,
not that I remember, no.
17. He's not an adult, so maybe he can't do that. Maybe it's got to be like 18 when you're an adult. Then you can kind of start making those calls like a baller.
Right.
But I don't know. If you're like the head guy of one of a big show in Disney, maybe you can look, guys, I'm 17. I'm horny. All of these chicks. Look, this chick's 20 and I'm kissing her. Let me get one of these little. I guess he'd have to keep it. Well, no. He couldn't.
Now.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it because if he got any chick that was 18 or older, that would be statutory rape. And if he was getting it set up with 17-year-olds or younger, that's still statutory rape or it's something that's illegal.
Something.
He couldn't do it till he turned 18, and then when he turned 18, he'd have to be. Then I bet when that kid turned 18, he
got
was
like
just,
Selena Gomez and stuff.
Oh, I like.
Yeah.
Oh, must have been. That's what happens.
That's what
but
I
even
would've
then,
done.
he was still probably getting it on the side. You know, you can't be that big at 17 as a guy and not be taking advantage of the spot that you're given.
His set was right next to Wizards of Waverly Place on Disney Channel, which
That's another big show I've heard of.
Starred Selena Gomez, so I'm sure.
Oh,
I mean, not to start rumors, but maybe. I don't know.
maybe. Selena was. Selena's an attractive young gal.
She is.
You know who I think? Yeah, I like Selena. I like her voice. She's got some good songs. I'm gonna admit, I know I shouldn't. Is that bad? Is that bad to like some Selena songs?
No.
Are
Yeah,
you
she has
sure?
some good stuff.
Is there a good song in your mind?
She has
Czar?
some with Marshmallow.
There's not. I got one. There's one. Bad for you. Bad for you. Have you heard that one? Good for you or something? I don't know. It's a good fucking song.
Oh, no, you're talking about the one with Marshmallow. Is it like the dubsteppy kind?
I can't remember. I'd have to. Czar, pull that shit up. Selena Gomez. Good for you. Bad for you. What is it? I want to look good for you. I want to be good for you. I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out of here by 2.
Oh, we can get out of here. What time is it now? 1:50. We got. All right. I didn't realize we got to get the heck out of here. We've gone long. Holy cow.
Talking's fun.
It is fun. and again, like I said, I bounced all over the place. I hope I hit on custom creations hard enough. Like I tell people, my podcast is just having a good time talking. Like I don't normally have an agenda, but I want to pimp your stuff for sure.
I mean, honestly, I just want people to more know who I am more than my company. Know that I'm funny sometimes.
You're very funny, and you're obviously extremely empathetic and very thoughtful. The fact that you made that.
You.
The whole thing is, I asked Katrinka, because I saw Lucid had some stickers. I got some over here. Mm-hmm. I just said, hey, do you know where Lucid got his stickers? And she said, oh, hey, my girl Brittany. Let me talk to her. Yeah. That was it. I was just asking about where could I get some stickers. All of a sudden, I'm bestowed this gift of all these goodies that just came randomly. And it was a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. And I can't stop thanking you enough for that.
Absolutely. That's what I love to do.
Yeah.
I love to take people by surprise.
Yeah, you definitely took me by surprise. I hope if anyone's out there, Christmas is coming up. I've talked to a couple people on the side that I'm trying to get in contact with you because I was impressed with that. And I was like, hey,
thank you.
Talk to her. She will hook you up. Trust me. Mm-hmm. So what is the best way for anyone if you want Christmas custom gifts or stuff that you already have made? Like how do you want people to, what's the best way to get at you?
If you go to our website at customcreations5.com, there's
number 5, Custom Creations, all one word. Custom with a K.
Custom with a K.
Creations with a C. So it's like KC. So Custom Creations, the number 5.com.
Yep, that will take you directly to our website. And there's actually a custom order form down below where you can tell me your specifics of like the dimension, stain, because we do everything down to even how you want it sanded. If you want it square, rounded.
Or you can be like, hey, I'll take the artistic integrity and do this myself.
A lot of people's actually, they said, I want something like this, but I want you to put your artistic spin on it.
Right,
and that's
right.
been great.
Nice.
Or even the most random thing is we've been asked to take apart an old bed frame, the wood from it,
Right.
and turn them into signs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, really, it's just a broad range that we do. And I think that's what really sets us apart from the world of, there's a lot of crafters
Whatever
out
you want.
there.
Whatever you want. There are a lot. But if you want something extremely personal, that's what's awesome about small little businesses that actually put their love and heart into it.
And it puts money back into our economy.
That's for sure. All right, everybody. Brittany, thank you so much. Pound
it. And can I say one last thing really quick?
Please do.
Is this where I look into the camera?
Absolutely.
Know this.
I feel
Man.
that was my maturity showing. So I actually brought a gift certificate today, and
Whoa.
I am gonna choose one lucky winner to anybody who likes and subscribes. And I'm actually gonna mail you this gift certificate for Custom Creations for $50. So do it.
Like and subscribe what? Your page? Custom Creations 5?
No,
My what? YouTube?
your page.
Which page?
All of them.
All of them?
Any of them.
Really? I'll
Yeah.
send you a list. Wow. All right.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And I'm gonna put it on my page.
Are you
so-
kidding me? Why? Why'd you do that? That's too nice. You've already given me too much. I don't like people doing so many
No.
nice things for me. That's insane.
You had me on your show,
have
so
fun.
now it's time for me to return.
Golly. All right.
Just say thank you.
That's what Katrinka says too. Just say thank you. Like and subscribe my page. Get how much of a gift certificate?
$50.
I can't. $50 gift certificate.
Perfect for
Wow.
Christmas.
Golly. All right. Thank everybody. Go like and subscribe my stuff. Get a $50 certificate to customcreations5.com. Unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We'll be choosing a winner on, you think Thursday would be good?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday. Next Thursday.
Which is whenever. You guys will find out. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Listen to Neanderthal.